All right, man. Knocking some videos out this morning. I might post this Wednesday. I got a lot of videos in the queue for y'all, man. So maybe some more live streams, some shit like that as well too. So I got a lot of videos in the queue, man. So hopefully y'all 100% enjoy these videos coming up. Some Pistons, some Lions. Last Piston off season was big. It was big for us, bro. So but yeah, let's get into it, dude. So apparently Chris Sims ranked Russell Wilson over Geno Smith and Jared Goff on his list, and a lot of people didn't like it. But I kind of listened to his reason why Goff, I think, was the number 17 on his quarterback board, and I have to agree with it. Yeah, I have to agree with it. I know a lot of people are not gonna like it, but I believe y'all gonna believe in what he said, right? Um, I believe y'all gonna believe in what he believed. Because one of the things that he said, a lot of people didn't understand the meme that I posted about Goff and the ice being greater than Russell Wilson. Well, this is what I mean by that. So here's the video for y'all. So but yeah, man, he basically said that he basically don't believe in the Lions. They've been so bad. Him and Mike Florio, said they've been so bad for so long that they gonna have to show them before they start believing in the Lions. You know, Jared Goff is a below average athlete by today's measure at quarterback. He has limitations, but he is tough. But he just, he got a lot of weapons. But basically, he an accident waiting to happen. That's pretty much what he said. He's an accident waiting to happen. That's exactly what he said. If you want to know exactly, that's pretty much. He basically said the Lions and Jared Goff gonna have to prove it. They got a bullseye on their back, and honestly, a part of that bullseye being on their back is strictly because of the hype they get in this season. Most people believe, they said, well, the franchise been bad for the last 60 years, or how many years it's been, he said. And basically, they got to prove it. And basically, he's saying they're going to slip on a banana peel and they're going to be SOL. And to be honest, in the back of everybody's mind, we feel the same way. It's been times where they had opportunities under Stafford to clinch the division. It's been times where, 91, they had an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. They should have beat the Washington Commanders. Now they was the Skins then, and they should have beat them. And that's when a lot of people, kind of jumped off the Lions bandwagon, back in the day. And honestly, yeah, they finished last season strong. Really, this first season they finished pretty strong compared to how they started. So I mean, that's just something to look at, dude. I got to agree. They got to show me before I put any stock into the stock. Now, people who putting stock into the Detroit Lions right now, I don't blame y'all, bro. I mean, we ain't got no other hope in the city of Detroit. But based off, the season, Russell Wilson had last year, I mean, ain't no way. If we just going off last year, even if you projecting into this year, you still got to give it to Jared Goff, and I'm gonna throw Geno Smith in there as well too. You still got to give it to Jared Goff and Geno Smith. You still got to give it to them. You still got to give it to them, bro. I said again, you still got to give it to him over. Russell Wilson was that bad last year. In some way, in a lot of ways, he had better weapons, in a way than Jared Goff did. Now, if they projecting, they basically saying that Sean Payton is going to fix. They're saying Sean Payton is going to fix Russell Wilson, and they saying physically Russell Wilson got more talent than Jared Goff. I'm not disputing any of that. That could happen where Payton could fix him, and it also can happen where Sean Payton can't fix him. So, but if we going off last year and projecting into this year, the Broncos in a tougher division, they're in a tougher conference. I'm taking Jared Goff all day, and I'm a huge Russ fan. I'm a huge Russell Wilson fan, but I'm taking Jared Goff. And I understand that Our reputation ain't good. They don't have no reason to pick us and ride with us and believe in what we building here. I get it. Our division is weaker. Our conference is weaker. I understand, but I'm riding with I'm riding with Jared Goff. But I won't be surprised if Sean Payton makes something happen. He cleaned up the building, made Russ not have his personal trainers and shit there. Basically, Russ was one of the team, But the greatest one of the greatest downfalls of a man is a woman. A woman can make or break you, so don't forget it. Um, take that how you want to take it. Jared Goff land spots you expect in Chris Sims quarterback ranking. So it says that Chris Sims is out with his quarterback ranking for 2023, and Goff come in just where you expect. Some may laminate Chris Sims' role to analysis as a product of his last name's dad was, is Phil Sims. He often adds layers to the what is that Vitero with how he ranks quarterbacks, both incoming rookie class and eventually the entire group of signal callers in the NFL every year. Sims surely drew ire from a segment the Lions fans after this year's draft. He had the audacity to say Hendon Hooker is more talented than Jared Goff. I mean, I don't think that's a stretch. I don't think that's a stretch, but he a better athlete and he seemed to have a bigger arm. I mean, talented and better is two different things. You got guys. You could say, well, Michael Vick was more talented than physically talented than might just be more talented than Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning was a student of his craft. He ain't more Tom Brady, but they was just better professionals and quarterbacks. I don't think that's a strap. You could be more talented and not reach your potential. He also happened to be right in a raw sense, but there we go. Don't tell that to Goff defenders and truthers who are further incited by the perception of Phil Sims not qualified to say such things. I can't say nobody who even played the position, whoever got to NFL, even if it was off the name of his daddy and he couldn't play, gotta respect his opinion because he played the game. You either gotta respect somebody's opinion because of their track record of being right and knowing what they do saying, or if they played the game and played the position. So I respect what he's saying. And what he said wasn't too far off. If Goff gets a contract extension from the Lions in line to rise in market, his paycheck will say otherwise, but he is a mid-tier quarterback. If his ranking NFL starters 1 to 32, and when he's good, he can flirt with the top 10. When he's bad, he's awful. Split the difference, and he get the middle. Sims overall Goff lands, after we've seen that. Sims overall quarterback ranking for this year is being rolled out in the countdown format. You can go to NBC on YouTube Sports. There are certainly ways to take issue with it, as our friends over there at Viking Age did Kirk Cousins' placement below another particular signal caller, but Goff is right where he should be. He was number 30 in Sims ranking last year, and that's because he didn't have weapons, but hey. So they got him below Ryan Tannehill, which is whoa, and my Black Rod boys. Crazy to have Kyler Murray behind any of these guys. Kyler Murray's the goods. I'm under my he can really play. Selfish little motherfucker, but he can play. Behind Tannehill, Geno behind Russell, it's crazy to me. Goff behind Tannehill and Russell is crazy to me. But the thing about Geno too, if it wasn't for Rashad Penny doing good early and Kenneth Sims getting healthy, that motherfucker would have been ranked down lower. So shout out to his supporting cast. Love Geno Smith though. Love them coming out. So I mean that is what it is. So this is what he said. He said the thing I love about him is he's fearless. He wants to stand in the pocket and make throws. He doesn't have a sexiest release. It's a little elongated at times. He doesn't throw a great spiral, but when you want a 20-yard crossing route, a 40-yard corner route, he's good deep ball thrower, said Sims. A lot of people in Detroit disagree with that. I kind of agree with that. He's not afraid to throw the explosive power throws into tight windows. He doesn't flinch when he does. That's what's made their offense very dangerous and tough to deal with last year, and I agree with that. But then again, but hey, shit. I mean, that's his opinion. Will Chris Sims eat? Do it make us shit? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, yeah, I don't think so. So I ain't gonna read too much into it. Y'all can get up in arms about it. But his other synopsis, like I just said, it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense. His other synopsis made a lot of sense. He basically said that, that the Lions gotta prove it to me. After 50, 60 years, whatever it's been, he said, of shitty play and being a bad franchise, they gotta prove it to me. They gotta prove it to me. They gotta prove it to me. And I respect that. Because I'm in the same boat. I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid. I'm not knocking you off for drinking the Kool-Aid neither. Because we ain't got too much to cheer around about the city of Detroit. But I ain't drinking it. I ain't doing none of that. They gonna have to show me. They gonna have to show me. They gonna have to show your boy. And I think a lot of Lions fans feel the same way I feel deep down inside. A lot of older Lions fans feel the same way I feel. We didn't have hype before, and they didn't feel to live up to the hype. You know, so. Um, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Like I said, the link tree is Spotify and Anchor. I'm sorry. Rate me on Spotify. New Piston Podcast be up way by now when y'all see it. So maybe we do some Lions things or whatever pretty soon, Lions Live or whatever. But I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what's in the comment section. Peace.